Hello guys, welcome to this video of this playlist Python for beginners. Currently in this playlist we are exploring web scraping using Python. So let's continue this journey of exploration by moving to the destination folder. So this is our destination folder as you can see, and we are currently exploring a web scraping project of scraping data from a particular website. So let's continue this journey by opening this folder in Jupyter Notebook. As you can see, I have simply opened the folder in Jupyter Notebook and this is the file name as project. Now let's take a quick recap of yesterday's code. So yesterday we simply imported these two packages, imported URL, and then simply tried to get the data from that URL, but we got 403 error. So that we use this header concept, which is simply a technique to surpass this 403 error. And finally we got responses 200, which means everything was okay. Then we simply give the data received from this response to this BeautifulSoup and printed the data using soup.prettify method, and this is the HTML content of that page. So we are talking about this web page as you can see. Now let's move ahead. And also in last video we simply try to print the data of title. So title is list of companies. In this video we will be fetching the data from the same web page and storing the data in DataFrame format. So let's begin. So let's move to the website first. So this is the website, and in this video we will try to fetch data of, let's say, title of company name, then the reviews, which is 74.5k. After that we will simply fetch this data which has a lot of data. So this is the company type, so service type, then the number of employees, then what is the company sector, let's say it is public, private or something other, then how old is company and the company headquarters. So this line contains a lot of data, and apart from these two, we will try to fetch this TCS and review data also. So how to do that? So to do this, you must have basic knowledge of HTML. So let's inspect this page. So this is the data as you can see. Now simply click on this icon to hover on this web page. Now we are interested in this title. So let's say TCS. So this TCS is available in H2 tag and the class is company card wrapper. So remember the name. So what I have simply did is that I have simply written the name soup.findAll, tag name which is H2, and the class name as company card wrapper, which is this. After that it will simply give me the entire data. I will show you the data right now that is given by this. So let's move to the last cell and simply print the data. So this is the data, and the type of the data is simply BS4 type. So the data is bs4.element.results, which is similar to list. So this is the data that I have got after printing this thing. So I have simply stored this data in name, and we will simply storing the data of that in a list. So I have simply created an empty list and simply travels to this name variable using for loop. So for I in name, and I have simply used the command company name dot append. So company name is the name of the list dot append, which means append the name which is TCS Accenture, which is the data in this company card wrapper class, to this list. And I have simply done it for all other containers. So in this way I have successfully got the data, and the length of that data is 20. So which means this page has 20 containers and we have successfully fetched all data. Now let's move ahead. So after that we have tried to fetch data of reviews. So this is the reviews, so which is this. So we have tried to fetch this 74.5k data of each container, which is 47.2, 42.1 and so on. So let's hover on this data first. So looking towards the data, what you see? So the first data is encoded with this division class, so which is company class wrapper tentative information. So this is this part, and after that it's available in A tag, and inside that A tag it's available in first span class. So we have to traverse from this division class to anchor tag to this span class. So to do that I have simply written the command as soup.findAll dim company card wrapper tentative information. So this is the name of this division as you can see, which is this. Now let's check the output first. So what will I do? I will simply comment this part and simply try to print the output for you guys. So this is the output as you can see. So to extract only numerical data, which is let's say this 74.5k, I have simply created an empty list and traverse in this review variable and simply type review.append, which means append in this list what div.find. So this div is this dot find a. So first find anchor tag, then find span tag, then find the text and make it state so that the textual data will be stored. So in this way, I have simply passed from this division tag, which is this, to this anchor tag to this span tag. And the output is in front of you guys, which is 74.5K, 47.2K, and 42.6K, and so on, which is this. So in this way, we have successfully extracted the company name and the reviews. Now let's try to extract this data, which is IT service, 1 lakh employees, public, 57 years old, and so on. So this is a bigger data. I will simply clear the cell output. So this is a code snippet that I used to extract data of this text into different lists. So let's explore the data. So I have simply written the same command, is soup.find all span and the class name. So the class name I have got it from, let's say here. So this is the class name, company card wrapper interlinking. So I simply use the same. Now, as you can see, I created here 5 empty lists. The reason of creation of this 5 empty list is that I will store the data separately. So this first part data will be get stored in first list. This second part of data will be stored in second list. This third data will get stored in third list. This fourth, and this is fifth list. So that's why I have created here 5 list. And the name are services, employees, ownership, age, location. Then I have simply traversed this all info. Then in that object I have simply extracted the text. So the text is extracted using text.text.string, which is this. So it will simply give me the output as, I simply show the output first. So let's print data so that the output will be visible to you. So this is the output that I have got. So this is the first output of this company, which is, let's say TCS. So IT service, 1 lakh employees, 56 years old, and so on. And this data is printing into this. So let's remove that. So this is the data, as you can see. Now our job is to divide the data based on this line, so which is colon bar. So I simply use the famous method to split data, is data.split in these parts. After that, I appended this first part of data, which is parts of 0 to service and parts of 1 to employees, as you can see. But there is a challenge in this web page. So as we scroll down, so this second last option has only 4 records or 4 data, and the sector of the company is not included, which is public, private, or something another. So for such situation, I have added a trick, or it's a common logic. So the logic is that if years in part of 2, which means if this data, which is the part of 2, contains years in it, which means this data is missing. So in such situation, add null value to this ownership list and simply append parts of 2 this, which means append this data to this age list, and remember to add only this part of data. So I have simply added this part of data by typing .split, which means split the data based on the spaces and only take first data, which is 56. And if years is not present, which means this public part is available here, then simply append these parts of 2 to ownership and parts of 3 to age list. And this is the last location.append, which is simply append this data from entire data, as you can see. Now let's run the cell to see the output. Now let's check the employee data. So this is the employees data, this is the location data, this is the age data, this is the ownership data, and this much, as you can see. So in short, we have simply extracted data of each company into 5 different lists. So the reason to save the data in 5 different lists is that we will be saving the data either DataFrame or let's say in the CSV file. So to do that, I have simply imported pandas. So pandas is used to save data in dictionary format. So I have simply imported it, and after that I will simply let's import pandas as PD as we formally do. And after that I will simply print that df is equal to PD.DataFrame, which means convert the list data into DataFrame. And the data frame is as follows. So name will be the company name. So this company name is the list that I have already shown you, which is this. So this is the list, and also remember the name of this reviews, because I simply uses here reviews, services, location, age, employees, ownership. So this are a list that we have just filled up with the data. and I have simply passed the name up, or it's suddenly set to see the output. So as you can see, this is the output. So the name is precious, extension cognizant, and so on. In this way, we have successfully scrapped the data from this web page and tried to store the data in DataFrame, as you can see. And the data is of, let's say, 20 records. So in this web page, there were only 20 records. So we have successfully extracted the data, and we can also save this data in CSV file using simply typing df.tocsv, which is this, and we will simply type the file name and the data will get stored in this file here. But I will not do this in this video. I will do this in next video. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And also, if you face any queries or any doubts while running this code, you can simply message me on Instagram or in comment section below. And the source code of today's video is available in the description. You can definitely check out that. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.